Next video. In today's video I will show you how to upload images from a native iOS application with Swift to AWS S3. Now we won't directly upload image from our iOS app to AWS S3. We will use a backend server for this, and I have already made a video on this for Node.js. If you haven't watched that video, do check it out. Like, uploading an image from your iOS app directly to AWS S3 is not a good practice, because S3 requires client access key, secret access key, which shipping with your application is not a good idea, and it is a security concern. So I have already running my Node.js application in my terminal, and also I have not hosted it on AWS or something. It's just on my local PC. That's one thing. Next, so I will just show you guys the output. So here I have one button called click me. Once I click on it, it opens the photo picker app, and once I click on any of the photo, it connects with our Node.js backend server, sends our image to that backend server, uploads it. Then Node.js will upload it to AWS S3, and it gives us a download URL, and we just shows this download URL inside an image view. So here you can see I'm able to see that image. So let's get started. So firstly, you will have to add this photo library usage description permission, because we are accessing the photos. Next, I have added one upload response. So this my response looks like. I just get a download URL from that API. Next, inside view controller, what I have done is that I have imported photos and photos UI, and I'm also extending PHP view controller delegate. These are for selecting the photos. Then I have taken an image view. I have initialized our button and added an on-click listener to it, and I have also added an image view to our app and added it as a sub view. Next, on the button click listener, we are first asking for permission. So if the app is authorized, then only we are clicking on, we are asking for pick photo. Otherwise we are asked, if not determined, then we are asking for photo permission. If else, we are just, if denied, then we are printing it to console and all that stuff. So inside pick photo, I am just doing, I am calling PHP configuration, and selection limit is 1, filter is by image, and PHP view controller configuration, and we are opening that photos picker view controller. Once the user pick any images, we dismiss that controller, we get the selected result, and from that selected result we get a UI image, and I call the upload image function. And inside upload image, here you can see we convert it to a JPEG image, and I am just compressing the quality a little, and this is my server URL. So don't use this, because this is my local IP. It won't work for you. You will have to find your own IP. And otherwise, if you have deployed to AWS, that is even best. And this is my URL, like /upload. Next, here I am just giving some file name to our app, and this is the URL request. Then the HTTP method is post, and we have to also assign some boundary to this. So this is a multiform data, then pass some boundary, which is the content type to our request. Then we have to pass the data. Now here we will convert. So this is our boundary, which we are converting it to a data and appending to our body. Then this is, so here you see, like, this is like boilerplate code which you have to write for you for doing multi-party with URL session, but this thing is important. So this is the key in my Node.js application. So file, so you have to use whatever you have written over here, and this is the file name which I am passing. So this again a boilerplate for NSURL session. And okay, so here you can see I'm appending the image data. Rest everything is just boilerplate code, and this thing is important, so you have to replace your key. Next, I'm just assigning our body to our HTTP body, and then I'm using URL session.shared.data task, and if there is any error, printing it to the console. If not, then I'm decoding the JSON, and I'm getting the download URL from over here. Once you get the download URL, you can either use a third-party library to show to cache the image and show it, but I'm just using URL session for this again. So here you can see I'm passing the download URL, and this is our then we are using URL session.shared.data task, and it downloads the image for us and convert it back to a UI image. And here I'm just displaying it to our image view. And don't forget to call resume for this as well as resume for this. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.